Thank you for joining us tonight. Tupelo police released information about an arrest that was caught on video by a bystander. The man arrested is 33-year-old Jasper Copeland. He's charged with 2 counts of assault on a police officer. TPD says Copeland was the passenger in a car that was pulled over on July 13th and had warrants for his arrest. Investigators claim that once Copeland got out of the car, he dropped a bag of what is believed to be drugs, and then he struggled with officers. Tupelo police say Copeland got his hand on an officer's gun that was in a holster. Copeland was pepper sprayed and punched with a closed fist during the incident. One of the officers reported that he initially had his handcuffs in his striking hand, but dropped them when he realized what happened. Now, Copeland was admitted to a Tupelo hospital out of fear that he swallowed some drugs, but eventually he left against medical advice. The narcotics case will be given to a grand jury. Copeland's bond was set at $300,000 today for the assault charges. Tupelo police are also investigating the incident and the force used on Copeland. Body camera footage is not available during an ongoing investigation. The Pontotoc Police Department is asking for your help to find a trailer thief. Early Wednesday morning, a vehicle believed to be a late 80s Ford Bronco pulled up to a business in Pontotoc. It later left with an 18-foot dovetail trailer in tow. The Bronco has a 2-tone paint job and appears to have a spare tire mounted on the rear. If you know anything about this truck or the crime, call Crime Stoppers of Northeast Mississippi. Lowndes County could help the city of Starkville with its juvenile defenders. Lowndes County supervisors and the city of Starkville are in the early stages of discussing an agreement allowing Starkville to use the Lowndes County Juvenile Detention Center. Earlier this year, Starkville Mayor Lynn Spruill brought up the possibility of building a regional juvenile detention center in the Golden Triangle. That prompted board president Tripp Harston to offer Lowndes County's center as a resource for the Golden Triangle. Starkville wants to reserve 2 of Lowndes County's 24 beds. Harston and the mayor believe it could be a win-win for everyone.
Good conversation to have, especially in light of some of the issues that we all been dealing with in the various communities with crime, and especially among the juveniles, and how do we handle that.
A win for Lowndes County is they're working to keep their facility open and pay for those costs, and a win for us in the sense that the city can help facilitate our youth and have a place for them to go if needed.
As the board attorney and Starkville's attorney are discussing what that contract would look like.
Clear skies across the area right now, and temperatures have dropped into the 70s for most of us. West Point, though, and Tupelo still sitting in the 80s, 82 in West Point, 80 degrees in Tupelo, 79 here in Columbus. Not feeling too bad out there under those clear skies, but we are tracking some showers and storms off to our southwest, down near Kosciuszko in Atala County. Most of us are dry, though. In fact, most of us will be staying dry as we go into the overnight hours. Those storms do look to be weakening. Here's another look at our temperatures across the area. 79 here in Columbus, 77 over in Starkville. Like I said, not feeling too bad, but temperatures will drop down right around the 70-degree mark as we wake up tomorrow under clear skies. We'll see pop-up showers and thunderstorms again tomorrow afternoon. Going to look at your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Christian. The Mississippi Department of Education is requiring all school districts to primarily return to in-person learning this fall. Districts that offer the virtual option must adopt local board policies related to equipment, connectivity, attendance, and more. All students who take part in virtual learning will be required to take statewide assessments on campus. For a look at the press release and updated school policies, go to our website, that's WCBI.com. The opening ceremony for the Tokyo Olympics is just 1 week from tomorrow, and some of Team USA's members are straight right here from the Magnolia State. Even though there won't be any spectators in the stands, veteran Olympian BRITTNey Reese and rookie SHELBY MCEWEN are still excited. Courtney Ann Jackson has more.
Long jumper BRITTNey Reese is preparing for her 4th in what she says will be her final Olympics after the unexpected delay of the Tokyo Summer Games.
For me, it was a blessing, and it was just something that we all had to get over. It was a blessing because it allowed me, with my age, to take a step back and work on some of the small things that I felt that it needs necessary to win another Olympic medal.
The Gulfport High and Ole Miss grad brought home gold in women's long jump back in 2012 and silver in 2016. She says Team USA becomes a family, and there's an aspect she thinks will be missing for her last games.
For the COVID situation, we got to go see them other events. They would give us tickets to go watch a match or anything like that. So I was looking forward to that because I wanted to see Coco Gauff do the tennis.
There's no point of reference like that for first-time Olympian Shelby McEwen.
Without having the opening ceremony, it's a different. I mean, I hated that I had to experience my first Olympic like that, but the best thing is that I'm an Olympian, so I can say that.
McEwen has something in common with USA teammate BRITTNey REESE. Both played basketball before switching sports to track and field. The Abbeville native graduated from Oxford High, then on to Alabama. He admits the last year put a wrench in his plans.
I moved to Louisville, Kentucky, where I ended up going to train with a coach up there. I had to come home due to COVID because we couldn't train at the university itself, so I had to come home and he sent my workouts on Sunday, every Sunday, and I go out Monday through Friday. My mom, she comes out to the track with me, keep me going, keep me motivated. We knew it was one goal, and one goal on the line was to make the Olympic team.
I just want them to keep rooting for me on this last one.
Rain chances are going to be on the increase as we end out this week and head into the weekend. Unfortunately, that means this weekend is going to be very wet, and as we start next week, it will be as well. Rain chances do look to diminish, though, as we head later on into the week. Get a look at your full 7-day forecast coming up right after the break.